Hey guys, welcome back for another Mat Pilates workout. We have a super spicy one. There's a lot of ab work today as well as some glute and lower body work. It is fiery. So all you're gonna need today is a squishy ball. Make sure it's not like overly inflated. You want a little bit of give to it. And then one weight, I'm using a 3-pound weight. You could probably go a little bit heavier. We're not using the weight for very long today. Without further ado, let's get going. So, as always, let's just find all fours, palms underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. And just starting off with a nice cat-cow, arching through the spine, gaze up towards the ceiling. Then exhale, push the floor away and round. Exaggerate this motion, take what you need. Maybe you take a little flip of the wrists. Stretch it out there. Maybe you reach one shoulder up, then the other. Just slowly waking up through the body, letting it know it's time to move. Let's take a few more rounds of breath just like this. Waking up through that spine. Beautiful. Meet me in your neutral spine. Let's tuck through the toes, drive our hips to ceiling, start to pedal out through the feet here. Dropping one heel down, then the other. Driving through the heels of your palms, find length through the spine. Should feel a nice stretch there. Just getting all the stickiness out of the legs. Beautiful. Dropping both heels down. Let's extend our right leg long and high up towards the ceiling. Open up through the hip as you drop that right heel back behind you. Big inhale here. On your exhale, extend the leg long. Pull your knee to chest and hold. Now from here, we're going to cross our right ankle over our left knee, rolling onto the blade edge of our left foot. I want you to find a deep bend through the left knee, reaching left arm long as you press down through the right. Finding an elevated figure four here. Just take little bounces if that feels good. Always option to come to a seat. One more inhale here. Then exhale, drive it forward. Right leg goes long and high. Then plant that right foot down, pedal out. Switching sides, left leg goes long and high. Open up through that left hip now, dropping it down behind you. Big opening there. Extend that left leg long and straight. Pull your knee into chest and hold. Then cross your left ankle over your right knee, rolling onto the blade edge of that right foot, then pressing it down. Deep bend through that right knee as you press the left foot down, or the left knee down rather. Tiny bounces. Feels a little funky, I know. Inhale. Exhale, drive that right arm forward, extend that left leg long and high. Then pedal it out, stepping left foot down. Beautiful. From here, let's press down through both heels, walking hands towards the feet, and slowly roll it up to stand. Let your head be the very last thing that comes up. Roll out through those shoulders. Woo, big circles here, switching directions, coming forward. For 3, 2, and 1. We should be nice and ready to move. Let's get into the fun. So, we're going to grab our ball and our weight and place the ball down to the right side of our mat. The weight comes into our left hand as we bring our right foot onto the ball, stepping left foot out wide, setting up for a lateral lunge. So, right heel lifted on the ball, right hand on your hip, and you're going to bring that left arm just to hover above your shoulder, elbow in line. Let's roll our shoulders down our back, find our long spine. And when you're ready, let's find a lateral lunge to the right, bending deep into that right knee. As you lower, reaching that left hand down by your right ankle. Then exhale, slowly drive it up to stand, reach that weight. Lower. Find that deep bend in the right knee and keep your chest lifted, proud. Drive back through the hips. Slowly stand to reach it up. Whew. Okay. So with this motion, I want you to play around with pressing a ton of weight into that ball and then take a little lift of that heel and feel that right quad fire a little bit more. Spicy right away. Every time you lower, can you sink 1 inch deeper into that right knee bend? We have 15 seconds here before we start to build. Let's just get comfortable with this motion here. Inhale on that lower, exhale on that lift. Use your breath to fuel the tank. 8 seconds, you'll meet me low. In 6. In 5. Hold it low in 3, 2, in 1. Sink deep through that right knee. Holding at the bottom here, take 3 heel stomps on that ball. Hold it low, then drive and reach it up to stand. Lower down. Find your lowest point in that lateral lunge. 3 heel stomps like you're trying to pop that ball with your right heel. Then drive and reach. Lower down. Hello, right leg. It does not take long. Beautiful. Take those stomps nice and slow instead of those fast pulses. Really drive that heel for 3. Feel that power in the quad. Ten seconds, we add on. In 6. In 5. In 3, 2, 1, meet me low. Hold your lateral lunge. Can you drop it 1 inch deeper? You take those 3 heel stomps. Holding at the bottom, you're going to step your left toes into tap as you row your left elbow up. Step it out, hold that lateral lunge, then drive and reach to stand. Ouchie, my right leg, 3 stomps. Step it in, light through those left toes. All that work is in the right leg. Drive it down, then reach it up to stand. Separate these movements here. Take it step by step. It's those 3 stomps. Tap it in, row. Tap it out. Then you drive and reach to stand. Lower right back down. Now, what if you got a little bit deeper through that right knee? I know it's burning. 15 seconds here. Breathe through that burn. My leg is shaking already. We lose that stand between in 6. We're going to keep it low. In 4. In 3. In 2. In 1. Next time you find your lateral lunge, hold it there. It's those 3 stomps. Tap that left toe in. Tap it out, right back to those 3 stomps. Now find a little more drive back through the hips and a deeper bend through that right knee. We are not far from the end of this little series here. Keep pushing through it. In 8. It's just the tap of that left foot in and out. In 6. Stay in it. Yes, you can. In 4. In 3. 2. 1. Tap your left foot in, row. Step it out, hold. Tap it in and row for 8. We finish with just those heel stomps in 6. Drive that elbow high. You have 4. My right leg is screaming. In 3. Just those stomps in 2. In 1. Hold it low. It's just those stomps. Down, down for 8. Deeper 6. In 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Stand it up. Shake it out. Oh, that right leg. All right. We're going to bring it down to a kneel on our mat. We're going to swap that weight into our right hand now and bring the ball over to our left side body. So, ball is in your left hand, bending through that left side, pressing palm down into the ball on the mat, Lifting right knee, shin, and ankle up parallel to the ceiling. Your right hand is stacked right over your right shoulder, elbow tucking in just to start. Inhale, prepare. And when you're ready, let's lower that right knee, shin, and ankle down to hover. Then exhale, squeeze and lift it up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift and squeeze. Super slow here. It's a 3 count up, holding and squeezing at the top. Find your highest point, then lift that knee 1 inch higher. Feel that right glute shake. It's meant to feel unsteady through that left hand. It is really nasty. This one looks like nothing. Hurts like hell though. So lower it down to hover, just lift and squeeze it up. Now, next time you lift that leg, can you drive that arm to ceiling? Tuck elbow into lower. Exhale, drive and squeeze it up. Make sure that left knee is directly underneath your left hip and you're not shifting too far forward in like a side plank motion. Everything is steady. Can you drive that arm a little higher? Hold that squeeze for a second longer. Beautiful. 15 seconds like this. Exhale on that lift, inhale on that lower. With all of these movements, the slower you go, the more you're going to get. Like you're moving through honey. You're going to meet me with that leg and arm lifted in 8. Feel that shake for 6. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift that arm and leg high. Keeping the height through the knee, I want you to extend your leg long. Bend it in. Extend it long. Bend it in. Lower down to hover. Drive it up. Find those 2 extend and bends. Drive that heel high. Lower down and lift. That is shaky. Now, I don't want to kick out with the leg super fast. It's a mindful and controlled extension long. Bend it in. Keep the height through the heel, extend and bend, then you lower. 10 seconds till we hold that leg high. That shoulder's starting to work as well. In 6. We hold it high, just those extensions and bends. In 4, 3, 2, in 1, lift it up, press your knee 1 inch higher. You extend that leg long. Bend it in. Leg is long. Bend it in. Option to drop that weight at any point if it becomes too much. Now the fun isn't over just yet. We have 10 seconds and we're going to hold that leg long and straight. Oh my goodness, can we do this? Yes, we can. In 6. In 5. Hold it long in 3, 2, 1. Hold that leg long, press that heel 1 inch higher. You're going to bend your right hand to your right ear. Keeping the height through the leg, rotate chest to square off towards the mat. Open it up, 3 pulses of that leg. Rotate down. Open, 3 pulses up. That is spicy. We are so close. In 10 seconds, we're going to keep the lift through the leg, just that rotation. In 5. In 4. In 3, 2, 1. Drive that leg 1 inch higher. It's just that rotation. Back through center. Really square that chest off towards the mat. For 8. We finish with those pulses in 6. That stabilizing glute is firing as well. You have 4. Really drive that chest open. 3, 2, in 1. Open up. Maybe reach that hand. Pulse it up, up, up. For 5. Higher 4. All the way for 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Give that glute a little pat. We are staying down to the side. So we're going to bring that ball underneath our left side waist. Put that weight away. We don't need it for right now. Laying all the way down. Set up here. Our bottom leg, our left leg, is going to be an L shape out in front of us. And that top leg, the right leg, is going to be long and straight on the mat. You're going to bring your right hand and press it to the mat in front of you to stabilize, drilling down through the heel of the right hand. And then left hand comes to ear. Squeeze your elbow up by your chin and relax fully over that ball. Getting into some oblique works. Inhale to prepare. And on your exhale, find a drive up through the heel of that right palm, pulling rib to hip. Hold at the top for just a second, then slowly lower down. Exhale, lift and squeeze it up. Drive it high, then slowly lower down. Use that lower of the ball as a little reprieve. You should feel that in that right oblique right away. And start to challenge your range once you have this motion down. See if you can lift that chest a little bit higher. Point through those right toes. In 8. We're going to add a lift of that right leg. In 6. This is a juicy movement here. In 5. In 4. In 3, 2, 1. Meet me at the top of your lift. Holding here, lift your right leg high. Now, as you lower over the ball, can you drop those toes to the mat? Exhale, lift the chest, squeeze the heel high. Lower down. Woo. Make sure that left elbow is squeezing in. Don't forget to breathe. Beautiful. We add on. Next time you lift, can you hold it at the top? Press firmly down through that right hand. Extend your left arm long and straight. Bend hand to ear, then you lower. And lift. Find the top. Extend that left hand long. Bend it in. Lower. And lift. Find the top of that lift every single time. Separate these movements here. Ten seconds. We're going to hold that lift up and take just that left arm extension in and out. In 8. In 6. Can you get it 1 inch higher off that ball for 4? In 3. In 2. In 1. Lift and squeeze it up. Press it 1 inch higher. Just that extension and bend. Extend and bend. Find a little more height through that right heel. This is hard to cue. It is hard to breathe and do this. In 8. I'm right here with you and it is burning. In 5. Final layer coming up. In 3. 2. In 1. Extend that arm long. Leg is high. Pulse it up. Up for 5. Higher 4. In 3. 2. 1. Relax it down. Let's roll onto our back for some abs. The ball is going to come between our shoulder blades. No rest for that right oblique. So ball between your shoulder blades. With this setup here, the lower your ball is down your back, the more challenging it will be, and the higher up, the more supported. Wrap your hands behind your head, elbows nice and wide, and extend your legs long to point on the mat. Release fully over that ball. Take a big inhale here. Enjoy that stretch. When you're ready, let's find a strong ab curl up. Driving and lifting off the ball. Then slowly lower down, releasing fully over. Exhale, drive it up. Now keep those elbows wide. Make sure they're not scrunching in. You're pulling on your neck to yank you up. Elbows stay wide. You find that lift through the chest. Then slowly lower down. Every time you lift, you work to drive off the ball just a hair. Find that full range ab curl. We have 20 seconds here before we move into a really spicy ab series. This is one of my favorites. If you follow me on Instagram, I posted this the other day, and I just love it. I'm obsessed with it. I could do it all day, every day. You're going to meet me at the top of that curl in 8. In 6. In 4. 3. 2. In 1. Drive that chest up. At the top, I want you to reach your hands long and lift your right leg straight up towards the ceiling. Drive your hands towards your ankle. Find 1 more inch of lift through the chest. Then lower heel to mat, hands behind your head. Stay lifted. Then you release over that ball. Whoo! So we lift up, find our ab curl. Find the top. Extend hands long. Right leg reaches up every single time. Drive your hands to ankle hold. Then lower heel to mat, hands behind your head. Lower over that ball. Now we are cooking. I can feel this already. Release. And lift. And reach, hold. Lower. And release. This is no joke. Let's drive it higher, 12 seconds like this. Can you lower that leg to mat a little bit slower? Feel that shake on the core through every second of this series. In 5. Meet me lifted in 3, 2, in 1. Drive those hands to ankle, right leg to sky. Grab a hold of your right calf. From here, keep the chest lifted nice and proud. Let's lift and lower that left leg for 2. So bring it up to meet the right. Lower down just to hover. Lift. Then lower all the way down. Left heel drops. Release that right leg. Hands behind the head, hold. Then you lower down. Layers, layers, layers here. Curl it up. Reach hands long. Right leg up. Grab your right calf. You're going to lift and lower that left leg for 2. Bringing that left heel down as low as you can to hover. Then release that left leg all the way long. Drop your right heel to the mat. Keep shoulders lifted. Then you lower down. It is meant to be a challenge. The challenge is where we're going to get stronger. It's all about these slow and controlled movements here. Time under tension for those abs. Hands behind your head and release. Let's take 15 more seconds here. This is just wonderful. I truly could do this all day. Lower and release in 8. We're going to hold it up. It's just that left leg lift and lower. In 5. In 4. In 3. 2. In 1. Curl it up. Hold that right leg high. It's just that left leg lift and lower. Lowering heel to mat to hover. Exhale, drive it up. Now, what if you found a little more lift through the chest? Tuck belly button into spine a little bit more for 8. We're going to take it to a leg swap. Find those scissors. In 6. In 5. Left leg long in 3, 2, 1. Left leg long to hover. We swap those legs. Swap. Swap. Keep that chest lifted proud. Get those heels long and low for 10. Fun isn't over just yet. In 6. Keep your chest lifted, heels to mat. In 4, 3, 2, in 1. Drop your left heel down. Right leg comes to meet it. Reach your hands long, then release over that ball, reset. From here, inhale. Exhale, we find a sit-up. Long spine at the top, drive your hands forward. Then we tuck through the spine, lowering back just to tap that ball. Exhale, curl it up, lift. Inhale, lower down. We're bringing that back just a tap, not releasing fully over the ball if you can. Shoulders rolling down your back. Find your proud spine. See if you can sink it a little deeper every single time. Beautiful. We add on. Next time you lift, can you drive your right knee to chest? Lower down, drop that heel. Back taps the ball. Drive your right knee to chest. Hold. Lower and lift. Make this movement nice and fluid. See if you can stop that back just above the ball. No rest for that core. In 8. Meet me lifted, knee to chest in 6. You have 4. In 3, 2, 1. Curl it up. We hold. From here, I want you to rotate through the chest. Drive your hands to the right. Back through center. Lower, tap that heel. Lift. Tap it right. Center and lower. Woo! Gaze follows the hands. Really drive them behind you. Feel that oblique fire on that twist. Ouchie. Core on fire in 8. We're going to hold it up. Just that rotation. Stay with me. You can do this. I know it's shaky. This is what we show up here for. In 4, 3, 2, in 1. Lift it up. It's just that tap to the right, back through center. Lean back through the spine a little more. Find that tuck of the pelvis. Woo, for 8. We have one more layer here for 6. We hold our arms through center. We pulse in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. Hold through center, pulse it up. Drive that chest high. You have 5. Make this movement super small for 4, 3, 2, in 1. Release that leg, roll over the ball. Woo! Arms reach overhead. Take a breather here. Wow. That was something else. Okay. Let's release that ball from our spine. Rock and roll our way up to stand. We have made it to that second side. Okay, you know exactly what's ahead of you now. Let's use that to your advantage. Ball comes underneath your left heel, and your weight comes into your right hand, setting up for that lateral lunge to the left. Nice wide step with the feet. Play around with your setup here if you need. Maybe step your feet out or step them in, whatever feels good to you. Right hand comes to hover just above your right shoulder. Roll your shoulders down your back, long spine. And when you're ready, find that deep bend into the left knee here. Drive it up, reach your right hand up and overhead. Lower down. Sink deep into that left knee. Drive it up. Now that heel lifted on the ball always feels funky for the first few, so find your footing. And same on that other side. Press all of your weight down into the ball. Then lift it up. Feel that left quad engage a little bit more. Chest is lifted proud. Remembering that the depth of our lunge isn't how low we can get through the chest. It's about keeping it lifted proud. Find the drive back through the hips. Deep bend through the left knee to find your range. We have 20 seconds here. Get comfy in this motion. We know it gets a little spicy. We've done it once, so we can do it again. Let's use this second side as our opportunity to dig a little bit deeper, push yourself a little bit further. Maybe you take an option you didn't take on that other side. Maybe you stay in a move a little bit longer. Prove to yourself what you can do. Nice. Next time we lower down, hold it here. You stomp that left heel for 3, 2, 1. Drive it up to stand. Lower down, deep bend through the left knee. Stomp for 3, 2, 1. Then you drive. Keep the range of that lateral lunge as we add in these layers here. If something doesn't feel good, you can always revert back to a layer before it. Every layer we add on is totally optional. It's your body, your movement. Listen to yourself, but also challenge yourself here. Check in. See if your mind is telling you something is too hard, or is it your body? Second, we start to learn the difference is where we're going to get stronger. Beautiful. We add on. Let's lower down, hold that lateral lunge. 3 stomps at the bottom and hold it low. Let's row that right elbow in, tap your right foot, tap it out, hold, then drive and reach to stand. Lower. 3 stomps. Step it into tap. Weightless through those right toes. All that work is in the left leg. Drive it out to stand. Tap it in and out and up and down. Woo, find your tempo. You know what's coming. In 10 seconds, we're going to lose that stand between. Hello, left side. In 8. In 6. In 5. 4. In 3. 2. 1. Hold it low. Drop it 1 inch deeper to that lateral lunge. It's those 3 stomps. Step it in. Out. Right back to those 3 stomps. Shaking in and out. Stomp for 3. 2. 1. In and out. Stomp for 3. 2. 1. In 10. We take it to just that right foot, step in and out. Get deeper through that left knee bend. Yes, you can. In 5. In 3. 2. 1. Step it in and out and in. Really drive that elbow back. In 6. Final layer. It's just those stomps. In 4. 3. 2. In 1. Stomp it down. Down. Last 5. Last 4. Last 3. 2. 1. Stand it up. Shake it out. Okay, we're bringing it down to that kneel and swapping the weight to our left hand, ball to the right. So let's find that side bend down. No rest for the wicked. We just keep on moving through it. Ball pressing into the mat, right hand to the ball. Left hand just above your left shoulder. And we drive that knee, shin, and ankle up to lift. All right, from here, let's inhale, lower that leg down. Exhale, drive and squeeze it up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, drive and squeeze it up. That knee, shin, and ankle are lifting in one long line. And make sure your right knee is directly underneath your right hip here. This side feels a little less strong, weaker than the other side. There's the word. No good sides, no bad sides, just things we make note of, things we work on. Can you slow this movement down? Holding at the top for just a second, then you lower. Find your highest point and then drive it 1 inch higher. Feel that shake. Beautiful. We can start to add that left arm reach as left knee lifts high. Then tuck that elbow in, lower down. Drive it up and reach. That weight is totally optional. Lose it at any point if it becomes too much. "12 seconds. We have that extension and bend. I know. It's so mean. In 8. Higher for 6. You meet me lifted in 3. 2. In 1. Meet me lifted. Press that knee high. You extend the leg long. Bend it in. Extend it long. Bend it in. Then you lower and lift. Extend. Bend. Extend. Bend. Lower down. and lift it up. Now again, with those extensions, I don't want to kick of that leg, those fast movements. It's all about control. Slow extension out, hold that heel high. Then you bend. Slow extension out. Bend, then we lower down nice and slow. The slower you go, the more you get. I'll keep saying it. Now in 12 seconds, you know what's coming. We're going to keep that leg high. Can you find a little more height through that leg? I think you can. In 5. In 4. In 3. 2. 1. Hold it up. It's just that extend and bend in and out for 10. Now we know it isn't over just yet in 8. We hold that leg long. What was I thinking with this? This is just horrible, isn't it? In 5, in the best way. We hold it long in 3, 2, 1. Hold that leg long. Bend your left hand toward your ear. You keep the height through the leg. Rotate chest down. Lift it up. 3 pulses through the leg. Oh my gosh. Rotate down. Chest square to the mat. Open chest up. 3 pulses. We are so close. Do not quit now. In 10. We'll keep that leg high. It's just the chest rotations. In 5, that underneath glute is working. In 4, 3, 2, in 1, hold it high. It's just rotate, center, rotate, center. In 6, woo. In 5, keep it high. We finish with those pulses. In 3, 2, 1, reach that arm high, pulse it up, up for 5. In 4, my glute's gonna fall off. In 3, 2, 1, lower it down. Oh, whoa. Let's pat out through that left glute. Okay, into that oblique series. It's never ending fun with me, isn't it? So we're gonna find that ball underneath our right side waist. Same setup as before. That bottom leg, that right leg is in an L shape in front of us, and that left leg is extended long and straight. Point through the toe, active through the leg. Your left hand's going to drill down onto the mat, pressing through the heel of your palm. Right hand, your bottom hand comes to your ear. Elbow tucks in towards your chin. Release fully over that ball. Into that oblique work. Let's inhale. Exhale, drive it up. Pull your rib to hip. Then slowly lower down. Exhale, lift and squeeze. Then slow lower down. Use the heel of that palm to drive and lift you up to find your range. Beautiful. Can you hold it at the top for just a second longer? Then you lower down. Point through those left toes. In 5. We'll add that left leg lift. In 3, 2, in 1, lift it up. Let's lift that left heel high. Oh my gosh, that glute. Lower heel down, lower chest. Lift the leg, lift it up. Lower, lift. Okay. That left oblique is nice and turned on. Doesn't take long. Keep the range for that lift. I feel myself rushing through it. Slow it down. Reminder to myself as well. In 10 seconds, we're going to add that right hand extension at the top. In 4. In 3. In 2. In 1, meet me lifted. Extend your right hand long. Bend the hand to ear. Lower down. And lift it up. Extend. And bend. And lower. and lift. Find your highest point, extend from there. Separate these movements. Drive it long in 10. We're going to keep it lifted. The queuing is out the door with this one. I am working real hard. In 5. In 4. In 3. 2. In 1. Next time you lift it up, hold. It's just that extension out. Bend it in. Drive through the heel of the palm a little more. Feel that left oblique. In 5. Final layer in 4. We hold the arm long. We pulse in 3. 2. In 1. Hold it long. Pulse it up. For 6. For 5. Higher. 4. 3. 2. 1. Relax it down. We are so close to that finish line. We just have that ab series, and then we're out of here. Final little push. Bring that ball behind your shoulder blades. And again, the higher up your back, the more supported. The lower down, the more challenging it will be. Have a play around with that setup there. Then, hands behind your head, elbows wide. Extend those legs long and straight, pointing through the toes. Release fully down over that ball. Just take that nice stretch here. Okay, let's finish with everything we have. When you're ready, let's take one big inhale. Exhale, we find that ab curl up, peeling out of head, neck, and shoulders. Then slowly lower down, release fully over that ball. Exhale, curl it high. Inhale, lower down. Now again, keep distance between chin and chest the same. Avoid yanking and curling through the neck to pull you up. Protect your spine and find the lift out of the core, out of the chest. We have 15 seconds here. Just warm back up into those abs as if they're not super fiery already. Meet me at the top in 6. In 5. In 4. 3. 2. In 1. Curl it up, press your chest 1 inch higher. From here, extend your arms long. Drive your left leg long and straight towards the ceiling. Reach those hands to ankle. Slowly lower down, hands behind your head. Then lower and lift. Drive those arms and legs high. Find a little more drive off that ball in that lift. Then lower down, release. Sweating, shaking. We are pushing through it. "12 seconds here. Find a little more drive in that ab curl. A little higher through the fingertips in that reach. You have 6. In 5. We hold it up in 4. 3. 2. In 1. Ab curl up. Reach your left leg long and straight. Your hands wrap around your left calf. Point to those right toes. We lift and lower. Right leg for 2. Right heel down to hover. Lift. Then lower all the way down. Drop that left heel to the mat. Release. Curl it up, reach. Drive your hands up, grab your left calf. You lift and lower that right leg for 2, bringing heel low to hover. Then release it back down. Lower left heel, release. Whew. There it is. Proud through the shoulders in this drive. "15 seconds here. Just enjoy the fluidity of this motion. Feels so graceful, doesn't it? Release, lower. In 8. We're going to keep it lifted. It's just that right leg on the move. In 5. In 4. In 3, 2, 1. We grab a hold of that left leg. Keep the lift. It's just that right leg lift and lower. Just a hover. Can you get that heel a little bit closer to the mat? In 10. We're going to swap the legs. Find a scissor. In 8. Feel that chest a little higher. In 5. Right leg long and low. In 3, 2, 1. Find an L shape with those legs. You swap and swap and swap. Woo! There we go. Drive that knee to chest. In 10. We lower legs to mat. Keep the chest lifted. In 6. In 5. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower right leg down. Lower left. Reach your hands long. Release over that ball for just a second here. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost at that finish line. From here, let's find that sit up. Long through the spine. Drive your palms forward. Then tucking through the spine. Lower your back just to tap that ball. Then lift it right back up. So not a full release over that ball. You're just lowering it down just so your back barely hits the ball. Then drive it up. That should feel really juicy right away. Point to those toes. Can you start to shorten that range a little bit more? Stopping just above the ball, then you lift. Woo! We add that left knee drive in 5. In 4. In 3, 2, 1. Meet me low. Next time you lift, can you pull that left knee into chest? Lower heel down, tap the ball, right back up. Oh my goodness. Woo! Beautiful. In 8. Core on fire. We add that rotation to the left in 5. Meet me lifted in 3, 2, 1. Lift it up. You rotate to the left. Gaze follows the palms. Try to tap them back behind you. Lift it up through center. Lower and lift. Rotate. Center. Lower and lift. We are so close to the end. In 5. We're going to keep it lifted, just that rotation. In 4. In 3. In 2. In 1. Hold it up. You rotate left. Center. Left. Center. Sink back through the spine a little bit more. Ooh, my hip flexor here too. In 8. We have our final push in 6. You have 5. We pulse through center. In 3, 2, 1. Hold through center. Pulse it up. Up. Maybe you can lift that right leg high. In 5. In 4. Last 3, 2, 1. Plant the feet down. Lower over that ball. Whew. Extend those arms up and overhead. The hard work is done. We did it. We made it. That is not easy stuff. You guys crushed it. Deep inhales and exhales here. Slow your breathing down. And when you're ready, let's remove that ball. Coming up to a seat, swing ourselves around. Just as we started, let's find all fours. Take a little cat-cow here. So arching through the spine, gaze up towards the ceiling. Exhale, push the floor away and round. And notice if this feels a little bit different this time around. We should feel nice and loose through that spine. Same as before, maybe you take a little flip of the wrist, stretch it out. Maybe you wriggle out through the hips. Make this movement very fluid here. On your next inhale, drive up through the palms. I want you to sweep your right arm up and over. Then thread it underneath the left elbow. Crawl your left hand out long. Then sweep your left hand back behind you, grabbing a hold of your right thigh. Open up through that chest there. Feel that stretch. That should feel nice and juicy. Take one more inhale here. Exhale, sweep your left hand up and over, plant it down to the mat. Reach your right arm up and high. Then plant it down to the mat, switching sides. Left arm sweeps up. Drive that shoulder back. Then thread it underneath your right elbow. Dropping cheek to mat, crawl your right hand forward. Then if it feels good, sweep it back behind. Wrap it around your left thigh. Drive that right shoulder back, open up. Take one more strong inhale breath here. Then exhale, sweep your right hand up and over. Plant it down to the mat. Sweep your left arm up and high. Then plant it down. Spread those knees nice and wide. Sink back through the hips. Finding a nice child's pose. Relaxing head between your biceps. Sink into that feeling there. And take a moment to thank yourself for showing up on your mat today, for carving out some time for you. It is so often the hardest part. Taking one big inhale here. And exhale, drive your weight forward, shifting onto your palms, stretch out through that front side body. Maybe gazing over one shoulder then the other. Sink it back, coming to a seat. Finishing class with one breath all together. Roll your shoulders down your back. Inhale, sweep those arms up and overhead. Taking all that good energy, clasping palms together. And exhale, bring it all down through center, release. Let everything go. You guys absolutely crushed it. Thank you so much for moving with me today. Any questions, feedback, or concerns, please leave them in the comments below. I love hearing all of your feedback. And I'll see you again on the mat soon.